So at class on this day, we're building a hive. I must say it was daunting to walk in and see all of this, but it was really exciting as well. So this is a piece for my deep box, my medium box. That's a top box and bottom board and top board. Sorry, I mean top cover. I already did the deep box. I'm going to show you how to do the medium a little bit later, but let's work on the deep box some more. Right out of the store, it comes with joinery, so it fits together like a puzzle. So you can drill some pilot holes and nail it together just so that it's secure. Use your drill, start pilot holes, and then take your nails and you can just hammer them in, and so that it secures the two pieces together, so that your box won't lift off and it's secure. So here is me putting together the medium box. So they're the joinery pieces, and you stand them on end here and you put the top piece on top and then you hammer it down. Drill your pilot holes, hammer your nails in the joints so that your boxes don't become detached when you're doing your inspections. Just a little thing to note, when you're choosing the place to put your pilot holes and to hammer in your nails, make sure the nails don't come through on the underside. I had that happen to me a couple of times, but this one is perfect. Now it's time to add the rails to the boxes. That helps the frames move easily when you're doing your inspections. So they fit right here in this groove. So you can position them like that and then cut them to size. The rails come fitted for 10 frame boxes. My boxes are 8 frame boxes. So I had to do a little snip to make them fit. Then with little nails, you secure the rails to the box. This is what the two boxes looked like when I was finished with the rails. Here's a view from the front, and you can see my classmates working on their boxes too. And here's a close-up. So you can see here the positioning of the nails, and just check that it's a smooth finish so that the frames will be able to glide over it no problem. So here we're building our screen bottom board, and this one was the most technical part for me. This is the landing board for the bees.
No problem.
The mesh is going to go on top of the inner board, and the outer board is going to go on top of the mesh. Here's my teacher Fran helping me to explain it.
And fit together like that.
Yep, it goes up.
It goes up top here.
Back it will go very back.
And you can fit under it. Okay.
So there's not a heck of a lot of space there, but when you put that on top of your solid bottom board,
Yeah.
it's going to be a great space to put a tray in.
To put the tray in and out, yeah.
So here's how you incorporate the mesh. You pin it first to make sure that you got the measurements right, that it's taut and tight, and that's how the other pieces are going to fit on top of it. So it's going to be a sandwich. Oh, not there. Let me adjust this. And the back piece fits on top, like so. Alright, let's get to nailing it. Make sure there are no jagged edges at the side to cut you. So here are the jagged edges I'm talking about. That can really hurt you. So you want to cut them with wire cutters. Trim them down with the wire cutters to about this position here on the board. This is it finished. Nail it together and staple the screen to the landing board securely so it won't hurt the bees. Here I'm checking again for smoothness of edges. Let me show you where I positioned my nails. And there is where I position my staples. Just lots of staples to get it nice and smooth. Now we're going to build an insulation box. I drilled 4 holes in the side of the box with that drill and the drill bit. They're air holes. This is the box that is going to help with insulation. So it has the air holes in there for it to so-called breathe. And we're going to put straw in there or wood chips in there just to help with moisture. So the wood chips or the straw will absorb the moisture during the winter months to keep the bees warm and also dry. So you fit together the box like this and then nail it together. And make sure it fits on the rest of your boxes square. You put mesh over the holes so that the bees won't go through it. I think this was number 8 screen or mesh. So you put them over all the holes. So in the end you have something looking like this with holes and mesh there, 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 and there. I use the stapler and staples to staple the mesh to the board. Here is my handy dandy staple work. And here I'm just going to mark where roughly to put my nails so that I don't make any mistakes. So I'm going to put my nails here and here based on where the boards are going to connect. Do it over the other side. So I'll do this for all sides. And that's where I'm going to drill my pilot holes for the nails. Sorry, I forgot my tripod. It's very hard to do this one-handed. Now you know where to put your holes. It's now time to drill. Great, so that box is done. Now we're going to line it with a burlap bag. The burlap bag will hold the straw or the wood chips that we're going to put in there. And that's where you put the nails. I put the nails there and put the nails in here. You hammer the nails in after you drill the pilot holes. Next up, installation of the burlap bag. So this is the burlap sack. My teacher got it from a copy company where they did a swap honey for the bags. And you just place a box over there to maybe cut out what you think you're gonna need. I cut mine already. Well, that's cute. I found some coffee beans still in the bag. Nice. So you staple the burlap bag on the insides of the box. So I use staples, and I used a lot of staples just to make sure that it was secure. And it fits on top of the box like this. So there's your top cover, and then it fits on top of the top cover. And you put your insulation material in there, and the bees are happy in the box there. And that's the screen bottom board that we just did. And come around the back here, and that's where you'd put your tray. Okay, now time to move on to frames. Whew, now that the boxes are done. So you get the frames. I need 8, and this is the bottom piece, that's the middle section, and that's the top of the frame. And you fit them together. The end product should look like this. So this is the top piece, fit onto the sides, and then the side piece, and then the bottom piece fits like that into the grooves. So you fit them together as best as possible, and then you nail them together. So I'm going to show you where to put the nails. So the nails go, that's your little nail right there, and the nails go right here for the top, and for the bottom, oops, one-handed guys, sorry. And right there is where we're going to put the bottom nail. So now that I've nailed it, I'll be able to show you better. We position the nails on the side because usually you're pulling up on the frame, and so we wouldn't want to put the nails going downwards, because if you pull up on the frame you might pull the nail out. So we position them on the side, and I was just checking to make sure that the nail wasn't coming through on the back. And here's the position for the nail at the bottom. Now you want to get your nails in, because the frames are going to be the pieces that are going to get most of the work. They're going to be holding all the honey, all the brood, so they're going to have quite a lot of weight on them. So you want to make sure that they're secure and don't fall apart. Now the fun part, we're going to wire the frames. So we're using fishing line, and it's on a spool here. I don't know if you can see that, but yep, there's a fishing line. And what we're going to do, we're pushing it through the holes, wrapping it around the nails, and then hammering the nails in. So here it is, go along, follow through that hole at the back here, through this hole, all the way along here, through that hole, and you wrap it around the nail, and then hammer the nail in to secure it. Yeah, you wrap it around the nail and hammer it in to secure it. We also cut out our own entrance reducers. So that's the summer entrance, the larger summer entrance, and the smaller spring entrance. And we cut these out with a saw and a chisel. After one whole day of hive making, my hive is done. And this is what it looks like. I'm all packed up and ready to go. See you later, everyone. Bye.